Hey there, hi there, ho there. Welcome back to the Max Morning Show. As you got the boss, Tony Ross, keeping you company here today. And we're going to take the back half of our 8 o'clock hour and sneak in a couple of wonderful folks who are involved with our Marshall Starke Special Olympics. They've got a big event that's going to be making them do a little traveling. I think it's this weekend, right?
Today.
Today? Is it today?
Yeah, we're leaving today.
So, and you guys, by the way, that's Jackie. We got Bobby. We got Joe. And who's this handsome-looking guy?
Asher.
Well, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, as you always do, seem every year stay busy with the Marshall Starke Olympics. And where are you guys going today, out of curiosity?
We're going to Terre Haute. We're going to be at ISU and Rose-Hulman. We're going to take over the campuses.
There you go. That's what we want to talk about. Now, Bobby, bring that mic up close to you because I got to get that very, very good voice, solid voice. Just bring it down a little bit, and he can come up to it. There you go. Get up there, big boy. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
You are. You always do. So you ready to go?
I am pumped.
Now talk a little bit. What are you going to be doing at the Olympics?
400-meter walk, 800-meter walk, and the softball throw.
Softball throw. Now
What?
you got a pretty strong arm, don't you?
Sometimes.
So Joe, how many are we taking to the event?
We are taking 37 athletes with the coaches and chaperones, everything. I think 66 altogether going down.
Wow, that's a great representation.
Yeah, we got a pretty good group.
Is that
going
average
down.
normally when you guys go to events?
So summer games is the big one because we added last year. It was our first year for us going. We did swimming, track, and bowling. This year we added powerlifting, so we got 4 sports going down there. Last year it was about 30 athletes, so we picked up a few more athletes. Yeah.
Bobby, you're not going to power lift? No, you don't want to do that. You're a strong boy. What are you talking about?
I do better with a fork.
You know what? Me too, man. Me too. I do better definitely with a fork. So how many events are there? Out of curiosity.
Events,
this
is a huge event. I mean, like we're talking thousands of
Yeah, this is
athletes
the
going
biggest
down
one
to
in
this.
Indiana.
What about the sports itself? Are they?
So there's the ones we're doing, and they also have bocce and
Bicycle,
volleyball,
cycling.
I think that might be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, here's what I know. When you guys decided to take on Marshall Starke and build a team, it was a little small. It was a small little group, and now you have grown exponentially.
Yeah,
So let's talk about that.
Sure. Yeah, we had 14 athletes when we started. We did a call night. We were super excited. We got 14 athletes. We went into summer game season last year, and we hit 40 really quick.
Man, that's great.
Now we're, over 100, just right at 100, maybe a few over kind of thing.
Jackie, that's got to make you guys feel real good about this progression.
Oh, yeah. We didn't think in a million years we'd grow that quickly, but we love it.
Yeah, it's been great. We just had an awards banquet for last year's sports season, so we had a good time with that. Had a lot of people. We had how many people we have at the awards banquet?
Oh, I think I had
160. 60?
Holy
140,
cow.
160 showed up for the awards banquet.
Good for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not many venues in Marshall and Starke County that support us when we were looking at that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and now you're getting some great notoriety in which you should be getting. Just because you got some wonderful people like Bobby and who's been part of it. How many years now, Bobby? You've been part of it?
15 years.
15 years. You can tell Bobby's been there a while because he's got the gray hair right here. What do you love about being part of Marshall Starke Special Olympics, dude?
The coordinators, like Jackie and Joe, they make it fun, and so does Asher, because he's my little hero. He inspirations me when I was tired. I said, why do I want to do basketball? I see him playing, I think, quit whining. If Asher can do it, Bobby can do it.
There you go, man. That's right. Asher, you like playing a lot of sports?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your favorite one? What's your favorite sport?
What's your favorite?
Yeah.
Which one? Do you like basketball, track, cornhole?
Yeah.
Which one? Say it.
Bowling.
Yeah, boy.
Bowling. Yes, that's Asher's favorite right there. That's good. I like bowling too. I'm not any good at it. That's all. I wish I was a little better at it, but I'm just not. So, how do you coordinate being part of these events? I would imagine there's a lot of work that goes into it.
There's a lot of work. We're building our team up. There's a management team. Of course, when we started, it was just me and Jackie and Greg and Stephanie. We're building it up, getting a few more people to help out. We're still working on.
Delegating.
A lot of it was, we have to learn. We weren't involved with Special Olympics before, so when we took this over, it was all new, learning curve, everything. So we're now feeling a little more comfortable with the positions and knowing what to do and when to do what. So we're able to bring on some more people and have them help us out and hopefully relieve us a little bit and help us grow. I mean, and we work full-time jobs, so it's we're pretty spread thin right now.
Yeah, and so which kind of leads me to this. I mean, obviously, you guys are got into this for personal reasons. Can you talk about that and why you guys decided to take the reins of running Marshall Starke Special Olympics, because this was a huge undertaking when you made the decision?
Sure. Yeah. Actually, there's shortly after we started the program up with when we had basketball, we had the 14 athletes. Special Olympics sent up a film crew, and they interviewed us, and they filmed some basketball practices, and they made a video that called it the Breakfast with Champions video. It's a highlight of Asher and us starting the program up, and they just released it on YouTube, so we shared it on Facebook. I'll let Jackie explain it better. I'll start to choke up.
So that video, we were, it's basically it's our story. It's Asher's story. So, but basically he was diagnosed after birth, and we wanted him a part. He has an older brother that's always been part of sports. We wanted to keep that in the family, and have him have the opportunity to do what he wants to do. And so we started him out with LaPorte County. We got him in the equestrian program, and he loved it so much. And I'm like, we need a basketball team. So the rest is history from there.
And it's been a whole family event for you guys. I mean, everybody's been all in from the get-go, right?
Yeah.
Our oldest son, Donovan, just graduated college. He's heading down to summer games later today.
Good Lord.
He helps with our basketball camp.
How about that?
Her family is
volunteers.
My family's volunteers. So,
I mean, Donovan's already graduated from college.
yeah.
Just the other weekend.
I'm going to take that back about your gray hair, Bobby. I got you beat. So that's great. Well, congratulations on that. And I hope you folks appreciate the levity of this, because this is a special family here that we're talking about that decided to take on a very, very big event to try to do and develop Marshall Starke Special Olympic Group. But what I love has been the progression that you guys have made. And once people started finding out what you were doing, how you were doing things, people just stepped back and said, wow, I don't know if I could do what you guys are doing. Honestly. And here you, again, doing it with full-time jobs.
Yeah.
That's the most amazing part of it. You want to talk inspiration. I agree with you, Bobby. You picked two really good inspirations right here.
Thank you.
Because they didn't quit. They didn't quit at all. They just kept going, and you still keep going. You know, and when you produce a guy like Bobby, who I love dearly, because he's got such a big servant's heart, and I don't mean to be getting all emotional on you here, but you do. You got such a big special heart. So do the rest of your kids. When Bobby's sitting here telling me that Ashton is a inspiration to him, are you kidding me? This is a great cup of coffee we're drinking with the Marshall Starke Special Olympics. And I think and I hope more people are paying attention to what you're doing. It's not been easy to market either, has it?
No. It's been a challenge.
Yeah. So that's when Bobby said, "Hey, can we get some airtime in?" I said, "No problem, man. This is well worth it." Let's talk a little bit about some of the challenges over the years. What have been those challenges for you guys who started this all up? None of this went smoothly. There's no way it could have. And so, talk a little bit about some of the ups and downs of doing this year after year after year.
I mean,
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Sorry. So, I mean, transportation, we get this many athletes together. Transportation is, most of our athletes don't drive cars. And we're spread across such a large area with, everyone from Bremen. We have athletes from Bremen to North Judson, Culver, Knox, Plymouth, all over this area. So for us to set things up, it's in finding venues. That was one of our biggest challenges getting going. We actually took over in like April of 22 and struggled. I'm trying to find a venue to have basketball and struggling and just either no responses or, no, sorry. I mentioned this on a regular basis, but Jackie makes one phone call. I think I mentioned this before. Mike Zahner said, "Come on and talk to me." We sat down. And he's like, "No, this is awesome. You got Culver anytime you need us."
Isn't that great?
So
I'm a big Coach Zahner fan. The man's just wonderful, and he understands.
Yeah,
He understands. He gets it. He knows what the mission is. And I really I step back and I hear that portion of it. Everybody can be part of this.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes, definitely.
It doesn't.
Definitely.
You can loan some gym time here or there. That's all you're asking for, mostly. And that's why you guys have become very popular with the amount of, kids. I call you all kids, but I mean, you got age ranges are pretty wide, aren't they?
Yep, you have to be 8 years old.
That's the only restriction is you have to be 8.
And it's
There's
lifetime.
Yeah, we have athletes in their 70s with our program, so.
Bobby, you're the biggest 8-year-old I know. But let me tell you, if you want to understand what compassion is, if you want to understand what having a servant's heart is, if you want, and I wish people would watch your YouTube channel because this world needs what you guys have, and that's people who care about how each other do things. I think that's just amazing to watch. Now, because recently they had the Rocky event
Yes.
for the special needs over here, and it was incredible. I mean, the outpouring of love was just all over that football field, and the support for each other
Yes.
was even more incredible. And I don't see it being any different. Bobby, you participate, so tell me a little bit about that. What's it like being around kids and young adults that get a chance to be a part of something that a lot of people didn't think you would ever be able to do, and you proved them wrong. That's got to make you feel really special.
Yeah, because the first time I joined, it was a few years back. I was doing something in the church. It was Trey Calloway and some guys. They said, "What do you do for Sparkle basketball?" "Where?" "Special Olympics." "Are you any good?" I said, "Yeah. I shot 5 3-pointers, knocked them in." They go, "Well, you are good." And when you see young people like Asher, and you name all of them, you're going to see kids that can play, young adults. When they get down the dumps, I say, "You did fine, let's go."
There you go. And you've since you've been part of the Special Olympic events as many years as you have, you've taken on a mentor role.
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel, knowing the fact that you got kids that are willing to sit down and listen to Bobby encouragement? I mean, that's got to make you feel like $1 million.
It does, because we had one girl, she said, I told her, I said, "Marcy, do you want to be head captain of the Wildcats of Marcy Starke County?" She goes, "Sure." And I go, "You know how to do it?" She goes, "Yeah. I watched you all this time. You're a good inspiration to watch."
How about that?
And she's done great.
Now, if someone says that to you, man, That's just a good cup of coffee, man.
Yeah, because I started to cry, turn around and went,
You know what's so awesome about this too is the fact that some of these athletes never had that opportunity. Never thought that they would have that opportunity. So my first year coaching, I had an athlete that never made a basket, and by
Wow.
the end of the season, he was shooting hoops. So I mean, just to see that level of potential, it's there. We just have to
Absolutely.
give them that opportunity.
Okay, I'm running out of time, so we got to give specifics here. Talk about you're heading down to Terre Haute today. What's the schedule look like?
Okay, so we have a bus that was, we had a donor that got the bus for us, Brownability. And so it's going to leave the Culver High School at 6 p.m. And then they're going to be escorted through town with police and fire escort.
Yeah.
And
deal.
it would be really awesome to see people lining those streets with signs and kind of like sending them off.
What time?
6 p.m. Eastern time, right? They're leaving the Culver High School. So they're going to take School Street to the Academy Road and then on to Lakeshore Drive. So they're going to go past that beach area. And then they're going to hang a left on Main Street past the library there. So if we could have some people out there cheering them on, that would make their day. That would be pretty awesome.
Fantastic.
And then our competition starts Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then they head home on Sunday.
And we're taking how many?
37 athletes.
37 athletes. Fantastic. Well, congratulations to you guys. You are dearly loved, and we appreciate everything that you're doing for our special needs kids and adults. And you're just a good cup of coffee. And I hope everybody starts taking a drink of it so they can come support you, because this cost. Unfortunately, there's a cost to everything we do in life, and I'm hoping this is going to help spark you guys to get some more donations, to do more things, maybe travel to do more events for our kids, and just thank you for doing what you're doing, because it's pretty special and definitely unique, and here in Marshall County, that's the cool thing. So thank you guys for coming in today. Best of luck this weekend, Bobby.
Thank you.
Make sure you win everything you do.
You got it.
That's the game plan. And are you guys, is that all the way to Sunday?
Yes.
Yep.
Is it? Wow.
Yes.
Yep.
So I'm going to miss you in church, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
miss you too.
Okay, buddy. Love you to death.
Love you too.
Okay, we're out of here. Coming up next, we're going to have Marshall County Recycling in as the birthday girl's in the house. I think she's celebrating a birthday today, right?
No, a couple days ago.
Was it a couple days ago? Okay. Well, we might talk about that, but judging by that response, maybe we won't. All right. That's it for our 8:30 show. Thanks again to Joe, Jackie, and Bobby and Asher for joining us here today. And best of luck to all of you guys this weekend.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank you.
All right. So we are going to come back and begin Marshall County today at 9 o'clock right here on Max 98.3. Have yourselves a wonderful day, but don't go away, because we've got the Marshall County Recycling show next.